Hey everybody, I'm outside of Wegmans. We're here to learn about fungi. It's a little windy out here and I'm afraid these people are having a fight about condiments. So let's go inside and learn about mushrooms. So I came inside Wegmans and it turned out to be like this huge flop because see they used to have a huge mushroom section with like all at the top all these shelves and shelves of really cool mushrooms, like a la carte mushrooms and stuff. Big mushrooms that were like this big, bigger than the size of my head, and like all sorts of weird and different kinds of mushrooms that I wanted to show you. But I guess because of COVID, they don't have those sitting out anymore, and I'm really disappointed. Anyway, they still have a mushroom section, as you can see, but it's like everything's all packaged. They used to have like on shelves just mushrooms sitting out, and you could just like grab and take whatever you wanted, and kind of like put it in a bag, just like all the other produce. They had a really good mushroom section, and it's not anymore. So this was a flop. I will try somewhere else. I don't know. Okay, take two. Let's try again. I'm now here at the Emmaus Farmers Market, and it's bumping. There's people all over. So let's see how this goes. Let's see if we can find some mushrooms. I'm here with Courtney at Keystone Mycology, and she's going to tell you a little bit about mushrooms.
Hey guys, so like you heard, my farm is called Keystone Mycology. Mycology is the study of mushrooms. So we try to grow them and watch them and learn from them. We grow all of our mushrooms on sawdust and soybean hulls and things that would go to waste from other types of farms. We take that waste and then the mushrooms eat it and turn it into like productive soil. I can show you. These are some of the mushrooms that we just grew. You can see nice round cap on the top, nice frilly gills, and a short, strong stem. That's the sign of a good mushroom. But don't eat anything you find in the forest unless you're with like a certified forager, okay?
Thank you, Courtney. That was awesome.
You have to decide what topics you want.
That was Courtney. She's at the Emmaus Farmers Market every Sunday, and if you want to give her a shout, you can go to KeystoneMycology.com. Learn more about mushrooms. Okay, I'm gonna come over here to teach. So I bought from Courtney, I bought some misfit oysters, and that's not an actual type of mushroom. These are the misfits, the ones that she can't sell otherwise. I have a special place in my heart for misfits. That's why I teach 7th grade. They don't look good, but they taste just fine. So let me show you some of the parts that she was talking about. This is an oyster mushroom. So most of the mushrooms that you're gonna buy at the store are what we call club mushrooms. Well, most of the mushrooms you buy at the store are going to be pearl mushrooms. It's a type of club mushroom. This is also a type of club mushroom. But let me show you the parts of a mushroom. This top part, like Courtney said, this is called the cap. And then what that does is it protects the gills. So all these things are the gills, and this is the reproductive structure of the mushroom. Mushrooms can reproduce asexually, and when they do, they're going to shoot out these little spores. They're tiny little reproductive cells, and they come out like in a cloud when they shoot them out. But the spores come out of the gills. This is going to be the stalk, right? And the roots here, the roots are a special thing called hyphae. So hyphae don't look like normal roots of a plant. Mushrooms are heterotrophic. They're heterotrophic. It means they cannot make their food themselves. They need to get their food from a different source. So now, as animals, we are heterotrophic, and that's why we have legs. We can move so that we have to get our food from somewhere else. Well, mushrooms don't have legs. They're stuck in the ground. So what their hyphae do, it's not like you know how plants have roots and they just kind of absorb the nutrients through the roots. Hyphae go into the ground. So there's hyphae actually all through the stalk. Hyphae are all in here, but then the hyphae come out, and these are called underground hyphae. The hyphae are going to release an acid. It's like enzymes. And the enzymes release acid. It's going to break down whatever's in the ground, and it's going to absorb the nutrients out of it. So anytime something dies underground, or its body like is underground, the hyphae are going to release an acid, pull up the nutrients, and suck it up into the rest of the mushroom. Mold is going to grow on top of things, like we saw molds growing on bread, we saw molds growing on like dead animals, whatever. But it's the same thing. They're going to release this acid. Hyphae are going to extract all the nutrients up and nourish the mushroom. I'm glad I bought the imperfect ones, the misfits, because these are cool. These are really, really good looking. They're pretty wild, and these are oyster mushrooms. You would cook these and you would eat them. I would not eat these raw. I personally, I don't like raw mushrooms, but anytime you like grill mushrooms, they're really good. Let's see what else is in my bag of misfits. These are so cool. I'm glad I bought the misfits because these are really neat looking. Anyway, so while I'm out here, let me talk about the 4 different kinds of mushrooms. The one that we just saw are called the club mushrooms. Club mushrooms are like your typical mushroom. It's shaped like a club. So think about like on a deck of cards, you know, like the spades, the hearts, the diamonds, and the clubs. They have that like rounded shape. So club fungi are called club fungi based on like the shape of the cap. All the different kinds of fungi are named after the type of fungi they are, based on what they look like. So we also have sac fungi, which are kind of shaped like a sack, like a bag. Good example of a sac fungi is yeast. Remember, we made alcohol, we make bread with yeast. Another type of fungus is the zygote fungi. So zygote fungi are going to be the type of like that they have. It's almost like little spory type things, but with these little stalks. But zygote fungi are the kind of fungi that you're going to find on molds. So like the bread mold that we're looking at, when we look at them under the microscope, you'll see that those are zygote fungi. And what else? Oh, and then there's imperfect fungi, which don't have like a good shape. So athlete's foot is an example of imperfect fungi. It doesn't have a shape like the sac or the club or the zygote. I'll show you a picture of the zygote one over top of this.
What I got, I said remember that. Love is what I got. I said remember that.
I got myself a tree, and it's gonna be delicious.
What I got.
Love the farmer's market. All right, our next stop is here in Schnecksville. We're at Crystal Springs Farm, and I'm hoping to find a cow. That's right, I'm looking for a cow. Let's see if we can find a cow. Okay, we found some cows. There's definitely some cows here. And they're not happy. So one of the things our friend Courtney told us was that, oh, they're very not happy to see me. Or they're all coming towards me. One of the things our friend Courtney told us was that, hold on. They're staring at me. Courtney told us about how some mushrooms are dangerous to eat. You don't want to just go eating any mushroom that you find. Some mushrooms are poisonous, while other mushrooms are hallucinogenic. And the reason I came to you to show you these cows is because some of the mushrooms that you'll hear about in life, sometimes they call them magic mushrooms, or shrooms, if you will. And sometimes people will eat these mushrooms as drugs. So these are natural mushrooms that you can find, and usually people find them under piles of cow poop. All right, so it's called, oh, hello there. A pile of cow poop is called a cow pie. Hi there. And what people will do is, yes, hello. Hello there, hi. What people will do is they'll lift up, so sometimes you can find mushrooms like under really old logs growing, or under rocks, but cow poop has good nutrients in them from the cows themselves. And what people will do, yeah, don't eat me. What people will do is they'll pick up a pile of cow poop and look for mushrooms. And if you find like super bright, colorful mushrooms there, you can eat them, and it'll make you trip. It'll make you hallucinate. It'll make you see colors. It'll make you see things that aren't necessarily there. Now, you don't want to eat these for a number of reasons. Number one, it's drugs. It's bad for you. But number two, if you were to buy magic mushrooms from like a drug dealer, they don't. Oh my god. All the cows are here. All the cows are here. they don't wash off the poop. They don't wash the poop off of the mushrooms. So because like if they were to wash the poop off, it would lose its hallucinogenic effect. So when people eat magic mushrooms, they're like, oh, this tastes like crap. Yeah, it tastes like crap because they're literally eating crap. They eat poop, right? And whoa, hi cows. We're attracting people now. A whole bunch of people are coming towards us. But yeah, but that cow's giving me the side eye. But yeah, if you eat them, they're gonna make you sick because like it's literally like eating poop. And you could get some E. coli poisoning. You get whatever. It's not good for you. Don't do drugs. All right. I'm gonna go before I get overrun by all these cows. All the cows came to see me. Okay, say bye to the little children's. Say bye, cow. Bye. Bye, cow. Bye. Let's go get some ice cream.